G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up, and a brand new series in yet another new game. We've done quite a few new series on the channel recently, and now we'll be playing the recently released Train Valley World. This is the successor to Train Valley 1 and Train Valley 2, now Train Valley World. Yeah, let's jump in and have a bit of a look. I'm going to go into campaign mode here, and I'm just going to note here that I've already done some testing of the game just to have a bit of get the tutorials, have a bit of a look, but I can't work out how to reset the data at all. So we haven't gone too far, and we're going to jump in. We're not going to do tutorials on camera. I'm going to step through my own tutorial. Well, I'm just going to step through what we're doing actually, like we normally do on the channel. So yeah, we're going to go skip the tutorial, and we're going to look at Middletown, where we're playing with some charcoal and some wood. So jump in guys, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, a little bit of YY there, and level 1, Train Valley World. So we can zoom in here. I will say one thing, edge scrolling is a thing that you can't turn off at the moment. So that's a bit poor. Can't scroll to that side because that's not the side of the desktop. But I'm playing in fully exclusive full window view, but you can zoom in, zoom out, left and right with the WASD keys. So that's all pretty good. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I do like the music in Train Valley too. It does add into the environment. So it is different from, Train Valley World. It is very different from Train Valley 2, Train Valley 1. It's more like Voxel Tycoon actually. It's less puzzly where the trains have to miss each other and more about production chains. Now, what's interesting is it going to be enough? The reviews are mixed at the moment. Slightly overwhelmingly positive, more than half is positive, but the reviews are mixed. So we're going to have a look at it and see, is it too different? So here, I need to go for this one with the the sort of little Roman bit here. So I need to get 6 pieces of charcoal in order to pass the in order to pass the task. Now I need to do that before January 1880 and January 1878, and so that'll be when this bar hits this. See, look, I go to the edge of the screen and it does the scrolling. That's something that is just not required. Should be able to turn that off. And victory quests completed, so I'd need to do once I've done that, there's only one thing I need to do on this level is what it's saying. So 0 of 1 things I need to do. Right, and so we want to do it before January 1880, and I can click on it to get more information. We want to earn $24,000 or pounds or whatever, and simoleons. Yeah, and we also want to by 3 or more locomotives. So I've got to do all these 3 to get 3 stars. So let's have a bit of a look here. Now, what I want to do is I want to click on station building first. And so station here, now basically it shows me where to build the stations, so I can do them here, here, and here. Now in this game we don't want to cross the don't want the trains to cross each other at the moment. I'm hoping signaling comes into it a little bit later. I'm sure it does. I think it does. Yeah, let's have a look here. So okay, we definitely want to be going for the wood, so we want to put a station in there for 10,000, and then I want to basically put, essentially, I want to do 2 things. I want to put wood down to here just to generate some income, but essentially what I want to do is wood to here and then have it brought into there. But I'm going to try and do 2 things and see if we can get 2 different streams going. So first of all, I'm going to build a station and a station, and then I'm going to click on track building, and the track building is clunky compared with the other one. I don't like the colors, I don't like the way it sort of does this, but it's very similar to the other one, but it's just a little bit clunkier. Anyway, I'm going to go straight across like that, and you've got a 1 and 2 click and you're in. Okay, so that's there, and I'm still in that mode. Now that I've done that, what I also want to do is I want to send wood to here, right? So it's a separate thing. So I'm going to come into stations again and click over here in stations and just see if I can put a second station next to it. Can I do that? Oh, I can't at the moment. Okay, let me just do this for the moment then. Let's put this station in. So you can put a second station in next to it, but can I put another one over here? No, I can't. Why? I don't know why. Can I do a second station here? See, there I can. But here I can't seem to do it. Okay, let's just get the train going. It might be because it's the first level. So here I get a choice. For 5,000 quid, I get these guys here. Now, this is a very fast train at 48 miles an hour. The middle one's 38, then 24. So they're you know, the speed of them. But this will have 3 carriages and this will have 5. So I am going to basically get the middle one. Okay, and now that I've got the middle one here, I can come straight into the main screen and it shows me all the options. So for this particular train, I want to load wood and drop it to Middletown. So I'll go load wood and then unload wood here, and it adds the orders in there. Now you can do different things like this. I'm going to just drop those out again and go load wood, unload wood, and then that's fine. And I go confirm, and I just do that, and basically after that it'll go back to the top order. So it'll do that order, then it'll go back to the top. So what it's saying is load wood, unload wood, and then it will go back and do that load wood again and continue onwards, and that'll continue. I want to hit start, and essentially I'm going to unpause the game here as well. Okay, so it gets confused for the first amount because it's saying I don't have any wood yet, and that's because we just started the game paused. And so yeah, it does confuse you as a new player. It's got this light above it because that's the train I got selected. If I escape out of that, it's just the train. And of course it's just the locomotive as well, which is also a little bit odd. So I'm trying to stay in the middle of the camera here. It's also a little bit odd, but if it doesn't have any products, it won't have any carriages there, which isn't anything like Train Valley 1 or 2. But that's fine. You can see these guys are being made here. We're on the first sort of amount. But let's pause the game now. Actually, let's just quickly see. I'll go speed 2, and I just want to show you what it looks like. Speed 1 now, and now it'll flip this train up. Yep, and it should load up those guys. Yeah, and now he goes. And essentially, he's off and running now, and he's got the pieces of wood. Okay, now it still is a bit lost. And I don't know why he's a little bit lost. It says it cannot load or unload. But wait till he does at least one sort of journey. And then once he's done that, we should be good. Now, this timer's going, so I'm just going to pause, and I'm going to rebuild. Let's just quickly see if he'll get these. So let's see if we can get some income. We've got 26,000 from 70,000, and now we got 1,000 for each of those 3. So now he's off and running, and he doesn't have any errors. See that? Here's the trains down here. So he's good. I'm now going to pause, and I'm going to say, can we now put a station next to this? No, we can't, but we've got this station here. So let me do tracks. So this is where I'm going to come across like this. Yeah. And then I'm going to do that. So he's going to drop wood down to here. Okay. And then what I would like to do is get him to come down here. It's 4,000. Yep. And I'm just going to build this. And I want to just build the tracks first. There we go. So he's coming in. Okay. And now I'm going to put another train in. So I want to build total of 3 trains here to get that third one. So I'm going to put him as a bigger train. So let's go that, but he's a bit slower. And I'm going to say load the wood, unload the wood, then load the charcoal, then unload the charcoal, and then he'll go load the wood. Now he can do that because the track will come in this way, but then it'll go back that way. So he can do all that. I'm going to hit confirm. I'm going to hit start, and then I'm going to hit play. And now we've got 2 trains who are going. Now the big difference between this game and its 2 predecessors is this next little bit here. Watch these trains. So normally you'd have a collision happening here. He's turning out, but in this case, he just goes straight through it. It's the biggest issue with this game. It's not an issue, it's just the biggest disappointment in this game is that it does that. Look at this, it even does this sort of ghosting of each other. One is going while the other won't move, but it's like that. Now you can avoid this by always having your industries segmented and using different stations, but for some reason on this first level I can't put another So in all the other levels, with the other level I played, you can always put a second line, sorry, a second part of the station, so you can segment it. But I can't seem to do it here in Middletown or in the Woodsville. So yeah, it is interesting. Now, let's just have a quick recap of these two trains. So he was a level 2 train. You can see his speed. I think it's 38 kilometers an hour. This one over here is a lot slower, but he takes 5. Okay, now, of course, we're going to have some timing issues here because his first sortie that he's only running it here, and he's bringing the wood down. He hasn't had a chance to make charcoal. So that means that he's going to try and pick up charcoal here, and this train's going to get an error now because he's trying to load charcoal. And he's unloading, but he hasn't got any charcoal, and he's left the building. So now he's got his little error message, and that's because his first sortie is, I don't have any charcoal on me, but I've been told to go. Okay, now you can assign a specialist. In the first level, you don't get a specialist. You get this by using stars, and we'll have a look at that in a little second. So I'm not going to put the specialists in. There they are here. I've played to kind of level 2, and unfortunately I can't get rid of this, but hopefully we will pass that nice and quickly. But yeah, you can see here. So he's dropped off wood. Has he dropped off charcoal or wood? I think they're both here. Yeah, they're both here. One's just dropped off wood and got that, and now he's going back, and then this guy here is just going to go back as well. So that's how that is for this first episode, and we now need a third train. So what we'll do is we're going to change things. Let's pause it and let's change things a little bit. So I'm going to knock down a couple of things. I want to just get rid of this, and I want to say, right, can I put another station? 10 grand, 15,000. So I'll go yes. Okay, so he puts a station in, and if I do this, yep. That I want to see if I can run 3 different stations, if I can run 3 different trains here, but I think I'm going to be short on money. So just for the moment, I'm just going to do this, so he does both. Yeah, so it'll do both. Okay, cool. I'll explain this in a sec. Okay, here we go. So I'm still here with the September 7, 1878. Look at this edge scrolling. On Stitch Up Gaming, we never edge scroll. We just don't. I hate edge scrolling. It's something I just don't play with. And I don't. This game here, all of the things you need to interact with are on the edge of the screen, and so you should be able to turn that off. So I want this wood to come down to get us that bit of money. This train here that's going through, it basically just does that while it goes through it. And this train here is the one that is going to run the orders that takes the wood to the charcoal, then the charcoal to Middleton, or Middletown. So I got the 1, 2, and the 3, and I've now got enough money for the extra train. So now we're going to pause the game, and I want to change the orders of this guy. So can I get him? Now I can have a look here. He's this one. So if I go here and I just delete all the orders, what I want to say now is you be the wood train. So you're just going to go wood to load there to unload here, and they're your orders. All right, and you'll go start. Okay, and now I want to put another train in, and I want him to be the middle one as well, and you're going to load charcoal, and you're going to unload charcoal, and then go back. Okay, so confirm and then start. Okay, and we can now go out of it, and so that gives me my 3. I had to get my 3rd star, I had to use 3 trains. Okay, so this carries over from Train Valley 2 as well, where you got to not build a certain amount of tiles, not destroy a certain amount, or make sure you use at least this. And don't forget, so 1 star was use 3 trains. This one is earn 24,000 or more, and we've earned 17 so far, 17.5. And complete before this bar ends, which is January 1880. So let's unpause the game, and we should be looking pretty sweet now. So we're pretty good, and you can see my charcoal is now picking up because we were building. So now we've got charcoal, and we've now got 3 separate routes. The only thing is I don't have the ability to add extra stations here. Now, I think this is the only level we can't do that on, so that's nice. There's a lot more to the game as well. I'll have a look at level 2. There is a lot more when you look at industry points and things like that, so we will have a nice little look at that one as well. But here I get my 3,000 per for these guys, and I've completed half of it. So I want to, but I wonder if I complete this here, will I have earned the amount of money? Yeah. So 20,500. So I'm going to be careful not to complete the charcoal. Once I do the charcoal completion, that'd be my 3 of 6, and I'm touching over here carefully. Victory quest completed, which means the level ends. So I've got to be careful that I don't complete the final bit of the level and then haven't met my other conditions. But this train here has got 2, and so I think he's going to not even complete it on this run. So that should give me 2 more charcoals, and I'm at 23,500 of this. So once this wood comes over, I'm about to get my second star. There we go. I've got my second star. I've now got, so I've made 30 grand, and I'm about to complete this here. So I can go to speed 2 here. For hell, we can even go to speed 3. And wait for this. Yeah, there we go. And so once this last bit of charcoal comes in, look, he only had them. So once the charcoal comes in, this will complete this. There we go. And that is it. Okay, so victory there. We've earned 24,000. We got the or more. We got 34,500. We got the 3 locomotives completed, and then we completed everything before the bar ran out, which is very nice. There are some really good points to this. Capitalization 62,500. I don't know what that is, but let's go finish and we'll have a look here. So that was a spark. Okay, and now I'm going to do the great stink. In the previous level here, I got this at, I was doing the tutorial, and the tutorial is quite good to do, but it's pretty much everything I'm stepping through at the moment, so we'll try and see how we go without it. Let's do the Great Stink now and see if we can have a look at the second level. This next level is based loosely on Yoldy Londinium. So if you have a look here, I do like this WASD scrolling and everything. And it is a beautiful game if you look at everything. I mean, you can't sort of go around it, but look at this. It is quite beautiful. And this is loosely based on London. So you've got the Tower of London. Old London Bridge did look like this with all the buildings on it. And then if you go around the bend in the river, you've got the Houses of Parliament and the Whitehall. And then you've got the Lambeth, where the senior clerics always for the Church of England always lived, or do live actually still. And an old abbey over here, and Kingston upon Thames. Kingston over there, it's further down the river. So what we've got here, if I go skip tutorial, is I do want to be able to, now I want to be able to interact with this over here. So I'm just going to go into settings, just turn the music down a tiniest bit more. But it's probably really low on the recording anyway, but it's kind of a bit louder in my headset. So sorry if you can't hear the music. Tinkering with audio settings in OBS as well. So I want to interact with this area here. So essentially I need to do that, and I think I can do that by clicking on this. Can I? Can I? Where do you do? Oh yes, I can. I just had to pay 30,000 to do that. So now I've done that. It's the grey's gone. So now I can go with this industry. So that's going to be good. Okay, so Kingston. Now Kingston accepts people. So it's a passenger transport situation, and Lambeth can send people. So I wanna send them. Accepts passengers either way, and Kingston accepts passengers. So I want to get a passenger between these two. So we're in pause. Let's grab 2 stations. So let's do one here. You can see which direction, a cardinal direction you want to be able to go in. Let's do one. Let's do one here, and then let's do one here. Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. And now I want to just grab, if I do this, I want to just do this nice and neat. So, but I want to do it a little bit neater than that. So maybe I can do that. Double click to get it in. Oh, one more there. Okay, that's a shame. Can I do this? I can. Yep. And let me just do 2 clicks. Yeah, that's perfectly just nice, not wasting anything, and that's perfect. Okay, that's good. So I want a passenger train here. Now I want to, let's check out what the missions are here before we do that actually. So one thing I need to do is complete it before 1884, and so it's progressing along, but it's obviously when the bar is. Deliver 50 passengers or more, so I want to get this passenger service going. And here, do not build more than 140 track tiles. And that does include if you refund them. You can't build them and refund them and get that back. So let's go with it. We've got a bit of money there though, so yeah, let's do this. Let's go with... Actually, I've got this here, and Kingston produces clay, and these guys will accept clay. Okay, now this is a secondary one. My two things here are to get clay bricks, or sorry, bricks, and iron ingots, and then to get those. So what I would do here is I'm just going to change things a bit and put a second station in next to this. Yep, and I'm going to grab a station here like this. Yeah. And now I'm just going to get this, and I'm going to keep these lines just a little bit off. So if you get rid of him, and then building, let me just do, yep, that way works a bit better, didn't it? And then I'll come across here and just keep this nice and neat. So if I'm doing this, yeah, that's perfect. And then I'll do, great. You see how neat that is? I like that. Okay, so we want a passenger train here. I think what we'll do is take the middle train. So if we go to Trench, and I can put in the middle train. Yeah, and I'm going to add in my specialist. Now, the first specialist I got after that first doing level 1 was this guy. Now, he's 10 grand, and he will increase the speed. So I'm going to assign him. Cost me 10,000, and he's off and running. And what I want to do here is I want to say load the passengers there and unload the passengers here, and then that's your... Sorry, let me just get rid of all those and go... I want to load here, and I want to unload here, and I don't know why it's put the third one in there, but let me go confirm and start, and then I'm just going to grab my second train straight away and put him in as well. So there's no train requirement here. Let's use a bigger train here for this one. It's a short amount. So let's do that. And I want to, I'm not going to put a specialist in for this, but I want to load clay, and I want to unload clay. And I'll go confirm and start. And now I'm just going to let those guys go. Now he's starting off from here, but he has to load from there, so that's why he's confused. This guy's confused because he's starting off here, but he doesn't have any clay. So now there's a bit of clay there, so it'll be fine. So speed 2, I think I bound my keys, so the number 2 should work. But I think... Is it numlock? Yeah, I rebound the keys, but it doesn't seem to be working. Hit number 2 should have... Yeah, that should have gone to speed 2. But let's just go here for this again. Yeah, let's do speed 3 and let them go. And I think what's happening there? Are you working? Okay, this guy's at least picking up some of these. What's this problem here? Let me just see what the issue is. We may have made a mistake here. Let me check it. And hopefully this guy will pick up passengers. 5. Why has he not picked up any passengers? Hang on, he might have 3 passengers on him. We'll see if it delivers them. This guy is... What's his problem? They've both got issues. This guy's... Okay, they've both got issues here, guys. Let's just see what this guy... If this guy has an issue as well. I'm hoping he can drop off clay right here. Yeah, he's dropping off 1, 2, 3, and the city started to expand, which is nice. So that's good. So I think he's good, but the other guy's having real problems. So if he's there, he's in Lambeth at the moment. And so what we want to do is say, get ready, get goodbye, and go add orders. And we want to go... has he got people in him? Yeah, can we do load and unload? And let's put 3 in again. I'm just going to try deleting that first one. Let's try that. don't know what the issue is there, but let's just see. Seems to be. You can see the train doubling back on itself over here. So let's have a look. Oh no, we've got some people being dropped off there nicely. So I think he's off now. I think he's had his little confusion and now he's off and running. So that gets us this. Now we need to get bricks and yeah, basically we need to get bricks out. So the first thing I need to do here is get this, build a new industry, and I want to do this for 15,000. Okay, not enough industry points. I think I need to get this, and industry points are there, and I don't have an industry point to start with, but I think I get an industry point by doing the 6th one of this. So once he delivers one more, I think I'm going to get, because you've got clay, and it's one of these cogs, and that's up there. So as soon as I get the 6 here, that'll allow me to unlock this one over here, which is going to be brickworks. Okay, so in preparation for that, I want to put in another station. Yeah, and then we'll be able to rock and roll. I've got to watch that I don't build too many here. Why are you not going? Because yeah, I've got to deliver all these passengers, and they're not going. What's your problem? Cannot load, unload. Why don't we go empty all cars? Can I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to oh man. Let me go drive. Goodbye. Cannot find the thing. So can I go? Oh, that's the clay man. What about this guy? Yeah. Okay. If I go there and I sell the damn thing, I get a little bit of money back. Can I now buy another one and just say, right, let me buy another train. So go here. I'm gonna buy the bigger train for this one, and I'm gonna say right, and I'm gonna add in the specialist. Yeah. Although no, the specialist was at the other one, so I want to take the specialist out. Increases passenger traffic income by 30%. So this was the second one I got. I'm just going to put that one on. Let's go add the orders, and I'm going to say load here, and then I'm going to say please unload here. It's added both of those in again, but maybe it's a load and unload, and then maybe I need to go unload there. So I've got the 4. So load, unload, load, and unload. Yeah, that might be it. I think I only had 3, not the 4. So let's go with this. Lambeth, Kingston, Kingston, Lambeth. Okay, let's do that and just see if that'll work. I think it will. And of course, when we drop out this last bit of clay, we should get this industry point, and we can go buy our brickworks. Let's have a look at that. So here we go, an industry, yep. And now I've got this one over here, which is good. So now 35,000, and this is going to cost me 15,000, but we've built it now, which is great. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to put in a station, and I want to say, see, I don't need to put the bricks in anymore. We do not need bricks anymore. We've got those points. So what I'll do, if I can, so I did need to do that. So I'm going to let this train go to here. Okay, which means I don't think I needed to put this station in just here. But how many have I used? 32 of 140. Okay, I think we're okay to keep going. So let me pause and grab the station and say, yeah, we want to build this. Let's do it there. And then I'm going to do this guy straight up. And I want to stay away from those. So let me go with that. Yeah, and then straight up. Yeah, and then straight in. Oh, not enough funds. Okay, let's keep going so we can get the passengers. Unpause it, and hopefully we'll get some passengers there. Yep. Come on to this. Not enough funds. Oh yeah, we need the 12,000. We are getting the bonus for the passengers though, so that's pretty good. We still haven't got any primary objectives out the way. But we need these passengers to rock and roll. I don't think we need clay anymore. No, we don't need clay anymore. And I reckon we don't even need this anymore. We probably shouldn't have had that station. So what I might do is just let me play the game. Hopefully I can get rid of this station. I'm hoping I can get rid of just one station, not the other one. See, 10 and 10. So if I get this one and just say bulldoze mode, yeah, I want this one, not this one. Yes, like that. And then bulldoze this. Okay, this is good. So if I go pause, I want to just pause this and do this one into here. That's good. That's a nice little one. Okay, that's done it nicely. Unpause here. And what we're going to do is we're going to sever the line after this and essentially say, right, can you please just come into there? Great. So you're going to come in to clay and make the bricks. And I'm going to reuse that train because we don't need to do the other one anymore. So you'll just redo the bricks and then we're going to send the bricks into here. So to send the bricks in, I'm going to need a new station. It's going to be here. Oh, not enough funds, 20,000, but we will have enough in a second. This is the train here where once it's in the station, I'm going to pause and change the train orders. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go speed 3. And pause, yeah. And I want this train. So you are here, not the passenger one, you're this one, yeah. So I want to delete, and I want to say, right, add the orders. You want to load these, you want to unload these. That is the orders, these are the starts. And now we'll go here. So hopefully this train leaves the station and takes a right. And now we're looking pretty good. Now I've got the money to put in the extra station here. So let's say that, and then 5,700. Yep, so he's coming out there. And so what we want to do is I want to take it like this and say, right, got enough money to do that? No, we need 6,500. But this is getting generating income at each Kingston and Lambeth, so back and forth on that little line. And we're now 18 out of 50 passengers as well, so that's all pretty good. I think it's time for a little glass of wine here. Look at these new glasses I got. Here we are. Yep, new glasses. Very Game of Thrones. A lovely little, I like a little wine glass. And let's let this go here. So we're on track, I think. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's do a pause here. And what I want to do is say, do I want the same train? Yeah, I want this train now to do, so maybe this train will do 3 different things. So what I'll do is get the building going again. Sorry, so you go straight in. Yep, and then I want him to do that as well. Right, okay, so your orders are going to be, and you are, not that one, you are this one. Yeah, you're going to do that. So you're going to go here to there. Then you're going to new orders. You're going to load the bricks and then unload the bricks. And then after that, you go back to loading the clay. So you'll do this, and this little part highlights what it's doing at the moment. So it's going to be confused for its first order. Let's go play. And let's let them rock and roll, and we'll see how they go. Okay, and now we've got 8,750. So I do need to build a bridge soon. As soon as I get a bit of money, a bridge straight across here. And we'll see how this goes. But we might have to use the other end of this station and just have these guys going over the top of each other. Let's go here, and hopefully we haven't left this too late to start, because we haven't even started the iron ingots production, but we should be right to get the bricks. So we'll have a look here. If I click on this train, you can see which part of the leg it's doing. So you can see now it's starting the first part of the leg, and it's even got the little arrow over here. So it's going, it's dropping, it's going the Lambeth Brickworks, and it's going clay from there, and it's going to drop them over to the Brickworks. Yes, it's going to take them to Lambeth Brickworks. This is over here, Lambeth Brickworks. and drop them here. You'll see the blue track, the highlighted part of the track changed, because after that it's going to say, right, the next part of it, yep, is to load up the actual bricks, yep, and the next part's listed here. And now I've got this other spur line over here. The light bulb is just because we're showing this part of the train here, but that's all quite nice. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, now we've got 26,000. So let's let them go, and you can see here we've just got 5 of the 9. So that will continue to generate a bit of revenue, so that's nice. I want to put a bridge straight across here. So let's see how much this bridge is going to be. So if I do this, go like 49,000. Okay, so we better keep it on this. Well, you can build the bridges on the angles, can you? Yes, lovely, very nice. Just let it do the passengering. Speed 3 while we do this, because it's only going to generate passenger income here and here. Actually, we can leave this because we're not bringing the product in till later. So let's get the rest of it going first. So I'm going to keep it on like that. Now let's pause it just for a moment. So if I have a look here, what I need to do, iron ingots. Yep, the iron ingots need coal, and they need this stuff, iron ore. So I need 2 stations. Let's do it. I'll need a double station here. So let's go there and there, and let's do one here. No, let's go here, and then let's put another one here. Oh, not enough funds. Oh yeah, we need 10,000. Okay, good. Let's play. Okay, let's get the coal coming at least. I think we can do that. We need to buy a train. So let's do this. Yeah. We do need to add a train in, so I want this guy. I'm going to leave my specialist off. No, I'll assign him. No, I'll leave him off because he'll cost 10,000 to assign. So I want to leave him off. I want to add the order loading coal, unloading coal, and repeat and start. So he'll start doing that. Coal is being made, so I think he's got like maybe 1 or 2. Looks like he's just got one sort of coal to start with. We can put in this station in preparation. And we're going to make now tracks going from here to here. Don't forget, we're still getting money generated from this, and in fact we'll get one of these generated. We're at 72 of 140 tracks, and the passengers were about to go over this. In fact, once this guy goes in, we'll get our passenger thing, and we've got to get this done before that, so we might be pausing it just here while we get these last bits going. But let's do speed 3, and the bar will keep moving quickly, so we've got to be careful, but that's more money generated. Yeah, so I'm going to play and just go like this. Okay, so we've got our passenger star. We're on track with this, and this is the part that's worrying me at the moment. Okay, so we've got the coal coming into here. We definitely need this guy to be... Now, this is going to be a bit expensive because of that. So let me do... oh, that's pretty good. I don't mind that. Yeah, let me do 7,500. Okay, that's not bad. And then if I just do... That's good. Okay, and now I can start with a train as well. So I can add a train in. A maximum 4 trains here. It's a long one, so I'm going to say this... the one with 5 carriages, a bit slower, no extra bonus. I'm going to load these guys. I'm going to say unload them, Euro confirm and start, and now you're off and running. So we play it. Now don't forget our factor here is this bar at the top, trying to meet that. So we'll see about this. But yeah, we're going to get a bit of income generated from there. And now after that, I need 49,000. Before this bar runs out, I need 49,000 to get a bridge across. And then I'll repurpose one of these stations to get these ingots. So you can see here that it's just the ingots. I've already got the other one. So it is interesting. You've really got to sort of plan out what you're doing. This is less about trains not crashing and automation and, keeping all the plates spinning, and more about, can you do it all in all of the, before this amount of time with this amount of tiles, with not destroying these amount of tiles and all these ones. So I think it's a really good progression from Train Valley 2. The jump between 1 and 2 was great. They added slightly better graphics but a lot better gameplay, and now in this one you've got this change back to excellent graphics, and another jump up in the gameplay, but it does take out, they have removed this need to have so many trains not hitting each other, and it's just it is a very different game, which I'm not against. Okay, I'm on play on speed 1, and this one is heading towards the bars heading there. That's fine. But at the moment, let's see how we're going for production of these. So we've made one of those so far, but the limiting factor here is I need to put the bridge in. So I'm going to go speed 2. I'm going to have to go speed 2, and I'm just hoping that because that train there, yeah, basically I need the passengers, and I need this one here to keep ka-ching ka-ching in order to get me my 49,000. And you can visibly see this bar moving up here, but we're at 36,000. Let's see, I don't think we're going to get it with this train arriving. Let's pull in and have a look. You can see the town going. 46, I think I need 49,000, so we might get it here because it is a while off getting that. So this is where you want to start the secondary one going. Okay, let's pause it. We've got enough just for the bridge. So if it puts bridge, now I want the cheapest possible bridge. So let me do it here to here, 49. Let me do there to there, 49. Okay, so we'll go straight across. 57. Okay, so we'll do here to here. Yep, so that's that one. Okay, and now I would need to do. Ooh, and that's going through the town, so that's the problem. So you're knocking that off 40,000 if you're destroying the town, so you've got to be very careful. So I'll do that, and then I'll just do him up like 1, 2, and 2.5. So we've got the money to do that bit, and we might as well press play. And really, this is all just about, we need to deliver 6, and there's 6 just there. So I don't even need to, I can repurpose a train. In fact, I can repurpose this train. Once he gets this product, we can be building it. So 1,000, 1,000, and 1,000. And I want to pause the game. So he's making this last bit. So let me get the orders here for this train to do something different. So can I now go? I'm going to press play here. I think we're going to be okay. So let me just build this and say, right, you need to go to there. It's going to be 5,000. I can do that a bit neater, I think. Can we do that neater? Yeah, we can. We'll go 3. Yeah, that's nice. And I want the train to do something different. So you, if I pause, you need to do something very different. So you are this one. Now, I wish you could click on that train, but down here I can see that I've got 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So the fourth one is this, and that's that. It highlights up there. So I'm just going to say take your orders out, get rid of all your orders, and I'm going to say get rid of that, and I'm going to add the orders in. I'm going to say load these guys and unload these guys, and go confirm and start, and hopefully he'll change direction and go. So yep, you can see, yep, he stops doing that and he starts, there he goes. So he's going to come straight through here. He's going to load up, the 6 are ready to go. He's going to come down here and come into there, and that'll be pretty good. You can see money coming in and everything's going pretty well, and we're just going to make it with the time bonus. So I think it is going to be one of those games where you have to try levels and then you have to try them again to see if you can get the 3 stars and how important that is to you. And again, look at this, watching that we don't have the 140 tiles. It's funny, in the first one, I missed the 140 tiles for ages, and I don't know, I think I was building and stopping and stuff, and building and deleting. So at the moment, he is picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Carriages. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, don't forget he was 5 only. His maximum amount was 5. So he will have to do 2 trips. So there's a factor. I may not get this. I think I will. But let's go speed 2 either way. Okay, so that's going to get him back to there. I'm watching that. So he should just go back to here. So 1, 2, 3, for 5. He needs 1 more. Yep, lovely. Lots of money coming in here as well. And oh, look at this here. I may not get this, guys. I think I'm going to miss it. I think I'm going to miss it. Yeah, look at that. Ah, damn. I missed it. Look, before 1884. Gone. 2 stars. So what could I have done differently? Well, I think I had to get this going quicker. But the thing is, I didn't have the 49,000, so it is interesting. But I wonder if maybe I shouldn't have spent the money on the specialists, because that would have been an extra 10 grand. That might have been the difference. Yeah, because I'm getting money late in the game. It is interesting, isn't it? Yeah, and it's because of this. Don't know if I could have had multiple trains going. I wonder if a minute ago I could have just started a second train. Should we? Yeah, we can't even try that, can we? That's the level finished. And you can see here that I think what it was doing is it was putting a sewer in there. So did you see the little sewer pop up, and all the river got a bit cleaner? So I think that's the call. It was called like the rot or something. So if I go here, go finish, and have a look, what we can do is I can have a look here, technology tree, and there are 2 different things, specialists and locomotives. Now I've got switchman. I'm on level 1, so I got switchman. Now I've got 1 star to spend here, and I already unlocked switchman, and I unlocked the steward. And the switchman here increases passengers' speed by switchman level 1 increases speed by 10 miles an hour. Switchman level 2 is a different one that I can get, but I've got basically these 2, and we can see out of these. So the second thing I got with my 2nd star is increased passenger traffic income by 30%, and I did use that. Now don't forget to use each of those 2. I had to pay £10,000 in the level. But they're the specialists that you can do. Now, a yardmaster can add an extra bonus to a train, and a salesman increases income by 20%. So this is pretty good. You can continue to get those up, and I think you'd have to do that to get everything. So that's really cool. And the locomotives, I can spend it on these. So I can see here, I've got at the start on level 1, I had these Novelty, Trench, and Janus, and basically these were the the 2 wagons, 3 wagons, 5 wagons, but it was fastest, medium, and slow. The big 5 one was slowest. If I have a look here, this guy, the Emperor, has 4. He's a level 3 train, and he is 45 miles an hour, so he's quite fast. So on the next in the next level, I'll be able to do that and use him. So I've got to work out where to spend my bonus point, and I think I will have a look here. I'm not going to spend. I've already got the Emperor train, the Emperor, so I'm going to leave it and just go here, and I'm going to get this guy with the Yardmaster with the bonus car. So I think what that means is I would get this guy with 5, and it's still going to be at 45 miles an hour. So that is really cool. Very happy with that. Yeah, I really like the technology tree. I think that's really cool to see what could happen. If we have a look here, let's have a look. So you've got the salesman for extra income, switchman 2, which goes train speed, increases passenger traffic by 40%, and this one's by 50, so 30, 40, 50. Yardmaster is an extra one. Engineer doubles trains acceleration rates, so pulling out of the station and getting going, which is a thing. And porter, loading and unloading takes half the time. Brilliant. And ghost driver goes through another train without a stop. So when trains are on the same track and they go through, they kind of ghost. And in this one, they will just keep going straight through, I think is what would happen. And then you've got all the different locomotives right up to the Art Deco, which is 81 miles per hour with 5 carriages. But the Ohio here at 55 with 9 carriages looks brilliant. So I hope you've... oh, you got Mallard there as well. Lovely. 4 carriages, 75 miles an hour. Yes, please. So I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Train Valley World. It's been quite a lovely one. On the next episode, we'll get into an idea. Let's just have a quick look at an idea, and we'll just very quickly see what we will do on the next episode. So it looks like here we are dealing with corn. Oh, Sacramento needs passengers, light bulbs, corn, and some sand. And you can make all the different products over here and generate different things. And we've got this lovely San Francisco as well, and San Francisco is where you complete the levels, and this needs light bulbs. So that's going to be fabulous. I hope you've really enjoyed that. Train Valley World is a great game. It's only like £15, and at the moment only released a few days ago, but at the moment 20% off on Steam at the time of recording. Do leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe to the rest of the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode of Train Valley World. Cheers.